friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. For one driver throughout Mississauga, she probably should have looked back. Unfortunately, she backed up into a building on Dixie Road, so Dixie and Queensway area, and there is now footage that's gone viral with her driving around with a metal staircase on her car. So she did some damage, and I guess she tried to get home, but the staircase didn't help. As, of course, the police stopped her. There was a ton of reasons why they stopped her. She was actually going to be charged with careless driving, and there's also other charges that might follow. So not ideal. And, of course, these charges have not been tested in court. This is just what some of the online stories are saying about it. But can you imagine? Like, you back up into a metal stair, it breaks off, and it fastens to your car? Like, honestly, I don't know what I would do. Do you call a tow truck at that point? Do you, what do you do? Just stay there? You got places to go. Would you drive around with a metal stairwell on your car? I guess not, no. But she did. So, it kind of makes for a good story. And the people who happen to see her driving around with this unique decorative appeal, definitely we're concerned. So all's good now, and hopefully her car gets repaired quickly. And hopefully you don't see anything like that today on your commute. Hollie Taylor here, and last Wednesday was the 80th anniversary of La Tomatina. It is a food fight. This is the kind of event I would love to go to. It's in Spain, and it is every single last Wednesday of August. So next August, maybe we head to Spain, be a part of a massive food fight that started back in 1945. A fight broke out between two groups of teenage boys during a parade. And I guess they threw tomatoes. I don't know. Some of the rules, tomatoes must be squashed and they cannot be eaten. Why would you want to eat squashed tomatoes? I do not know. But there you go. Some of the rules in case you get a chance to go next year. You can add that to your 2026 bucket list. So, looks like fun. You can check out the footage online. Just a mess. An absolute mess of squished tomatoes. We're talking cell phone free zones at restaurants here today. It's Hollie Taylor for Joy Radio. And I love the idea. I do. It's sometimes that extra little initiative or someone just giving you a little extra to encourage you to stay off of something that is meant for communication, but often takes us away from just that, communication, face-to-face conversations, like going to the restaurant and people are on their phones. Are you for the idea of maybe someone giving you at a restaurant a 20% discount if you sit in a cell phone-free zone, kind of give up your phone for that hour and a half? Yes? No? Looks like Kevin texted in at 905-338-1250. He says, absolutely. Saving money and also promoting good old conversation. I am all for that. Tia says, yes, we already try to not have our cell phones when we are at restaurants so we can take advantage of those moments. And yeah, you could be making memories or you could be making TikToks. So what are you going to be doing while you're trying to eat at a restaurant? Are you for the discount to put your phones down? Let me know. It's Hollie Taylor, and as I was mentioning earlier today, I love getting into a regular routine. Some spontaneity is nice every once in a while, but after 2 full months of it, I'm good. I'm good for the monotony of the predictable. And so if you are like me and enjoy a good old schedule and you're trying to get organized for the fall, here are your 7 steps to prioritizing as we get into this new season. Not quite fall yet, but we'll get there. So we got time to make that list. That's where we start. And in that list, determine what is urgent versus important, then assess the value. Of course, even though we have a schedule and we're trying to get organized, you still have to be flexible and adaptable because let's face it, life happens. And this one is a huge flag for me. Know the distractions. So, for example, if I'm doing laundry, I might get distracted doing a million other things. So know the areas where you're prone to fall off the path you want to take. And then know what to cut. Sometimes we get very ambitious with our time. It's kind of like when you take more than you can eat and people say, oh, your plate was bigger than your stomach. That's the same thing with our to-do list. Sometimes it's bigger than what we can accomplish. So cut it back, allocate stuff for another day, and then just do it. Don't procrastinate. 5 minutes here can save you 30 minutes later. Maybe you've got some ideas as well as to what you can do to get organized this fall. Feel free to text in. We can share these throughout the week or what's left of it. 905-338-1250. Okay, I was talking with some of the moms, the pickup line, waiting for our kids. Especially this week, there's a lot of emotions going on in our houses. Excitement, nervousness, like you name it. And they were just saying how often your excitement and your fear, they coexist. Because we know emotions can coexist. You can feel multiple emotions at any given time. And so if you choose to focus on the excitement more than the fear, chances are you're going to have a more enjoyable time at whatever you're doing. So in our cases, it was, hey, I know that you're kind of nervous about starting grade 4, but aren't you excited as well? And then focus on the positives. And we can do this at any age. You're going to a new church. You're starting a new small group. You're excited about going to the small group, but then we hear those little voices. The little lies even about what if people don't like me? What if I say something weird? What if I don't fit in? But what if you do? What if you have a great time? What if this becomes your new favorite group of people to hang out with? And so the more we focus on the excitement feelings and what makes us feel excited about said thing, it wears a path so it becomes easier to be more excited than more fearful. So good exercise to try at any age. If you're feeling a little fearful about something, try to shift course and focus on what about that situation makes you excited. It's Hollie Taylor as we talk today about going to church and how Gen Z and millennials are actually going to church more than boomers and elders. Now, maybe it's a transportation issue. As an elder or boomer, maybe you don't have the same accessibility to ways of getting to church. Maybe going online has become a little bit easier for you. So I'm just curious as to, do you go to church every week, every other week? What does that look like for you? Because that kind of seems like the standard, every other week. But again, times have absolutely changed. So we got one message here. This is from Hannah. She says that they go every week. She loves seeing her church family. So she's not too sure about these stats. Yeah, I feel like people go more often than this. I really do. One here from Paul saying he goes about 2 times a month. So kind of in line with the Gen Zs. So there we go. Just kind of an interesting fact that the younger they have to make that decision to go to church or not, it looks like they're going. They're saying yes to going to church. Well, that's a wrap. Those are our favorite memories from this past week. Join me for more Good Company live every weekday from 4:30 till 6 p.m. here on Joy Radio. Oh, and don't forget, you can also catch up by subscribing to our Joy Radio podcast. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, text 905-338-1250. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.